Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kemi, and I'm here to talk about Love Island USA Season 7, Episode 9. So this episode, not a lot happened in this episode. We do get bombshells at the end of the episode, but that was really the big gist of this episode. So we start with Jeremiah and Huda, and again, they're talking about the whole this is the night of that pucker or pie game, and she's upset and talking to him because he was acting like a kid when she came to greet him, and he was just like, okay, whatever. So they're talking, and she's like, for me, I feel like she's dumbing herself down when it comes to him. Like, he's actively like showing you and telling you without telling you, just basically showing you that he ain't really all there, but you still sticking around. And she apologizes to him for whatever reason, I'm not sure. And it's just like all these facial expressions that he's making, it shows that he's just like, you know, but it is what it is. So we see Taylor and Olandria, they egg Ace on to lick the pie off of Chelley's chest. So he does that. Austin gets mad. So him and Charlie are on the dock and they're talking. And honestly, I don't care for these two. Like, something about them is just ugh. But they're talking on the dock, and um Charlie is telling Austin that not Amaya, Shelley likes Ace, and it's just like Austin knows this because Shelley has told him, so it's not like you telling him nothing new. And I didn't like how I didn't like this conversation. I don't know, it just felt weird. Like, it felt like he was like Charlie was trying to get Ace, I mean not Ace, Austin to back off of her, and it's just like they're exploring their options. That's what you're supposed to do. And it's just like, it's so, like, I feel like this cast, I don't know if they're not understanding what the game is. Like, Nick is doing what he's supposed to do. Ace is doing what he's supposed to do. Um, what's it called? Shelley is doing what she's supposed to do. Um, they're doing what they're supposed to do. Like, I don't understand what the rest of these people are talking about. So Austin is just like, yeah, and I'm not about to keep chasing her and did it all to the stuff. And it was just like, sir, you just said like 2 episodes ago that Shelley is not into chasing guys and she wants a guy to chase her. So after you had this conversation with Shelley yesterday about her telling you that she has a connection with you, she does have a connection with Ace, and she wants to explore both of the connections, you let her know that it was okay, and now tonight you're upset that she's gonna explore the connections that she told you she was gonna do. Like, you told her it was okay, and now you're mad that she's doing it. So Amaya and Shelley, they make up. We see Ace, he goes and sleeps outside because he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna sleep in soul ties tonight. I'm not about to stay in this room, not with her. I'm good on her. He tells Nick that he's gonna need his help because he tells Nick and Taylor that he's gonna need their help because he wants to do an hibachi style breakfast for Shelley in the morning. So we wake up in the morning, and Ace is already out there because he has slept overnight out there, and um he's like setting everything up for the breakfast and all this other stuff. And then Austin comes down, and he was just like, oh, like, they're talking about, like, Ace is talking about the breakfast that he's making for Shelley or whatever. And then Austin starts making breakfast because I want to say like the night before or maybe that morning, he had asked Shelley, like, what does she want for breakfast? And she told him. So he's making breakfast for her. And then um he's making breakfast for Shelley. So he's done and he's taking it to her. And Nick is just like, is that breakfast for Shelley? And he was just like, yeah. And so he takes it to her, and Ace is just like, Okay. So then when Austin drops off the breakfast, um, but before he dropped off the breakfast, Ace had told Taylor to go upstairs and tell Shelley that he got a text, and then the text is gonna read, "Islanders, Shelley, you have been invited to a hibachi style breakfast by Ace. Be ready," or something like that. It was cute. He's doing cute stuff that's just like, oh, that'd be cute, like, oh, he's doing cute stuff. He's doing something that's making an effort and is not like basic, so it's just like, okay, that's cute. So she's getting dressed, and as she's getting dressed and getting herself ready for the breakfast, Austin comes in and brings her the breakfast or whatever, and she's just like, oh, thank you, whatever. She's eating the breakfast, and then Hannah and Sierra are in there with her, and they're just like awkward because they all know about the hibachi style breakfast that Ace is about to do. And then Hannah's just like, yeah, we Austin heard because he was in there when they were talking about it, so he knows. So I feel bad for Austin. And it's just like, okay, and feel bad for him. Y'all are supposed to be exploring your connections. Like, oh my God. Ugh. Ugh. So Austin comes back down. They ask him, "Did you take Shelley breakfast?" And he was just like, "Yeah." And Ace was just like, "I ain't mad at you. I would have done the same thing too." And he daps him up, like, "That's what's up. Like, keep applying that pressure, just like I'm gonna keep applying that pressure. Like, that's what you're supposed to do." He's not mad about it. Like, he understands the game. He understands what y'all are here for. So why everybody else don't and everybody else is getting mad at him is just like, I don't get it. Like, he's not. Ugh. So Shelly comes down. He does a little breakfast or whatever. He throws the egg in the air and he tries to catch it with the knife, so that it'll crack on the knife and go into the pan, and it completely misses. So they all start laughing. And he's doing all of this, and Amaya's standing over there in the corner, like whatever. Like, everybody's basically in the kitchen when he's doing all of this. So he makes the breakfast, and then they go off to the corner and they're talking and they're eating breakfast, just talking to each other again, getting to know each other some more, exploring their connections. She lets it be known she is still feeling Austin. Um, she's feeling him too. She's still going to continue to see her connections and see who who she gravitates to more now. So we see Maya, she pulls Austin for a chat, and she's basically just checking on him with everything that's going on. And he's again complaining about the whole thing, and he's annoyed with the triangle and all this other stuff. And then Amaya's finally understands the game. She's just like, you're supposed to explore your options and X, Y, and Z and all this other stuff. And, you just explore. And it's just like, oh, so now you understand. But when Ace was telling you that you need to explore and he wants y'all to both explore your connections, you had a fit. Okay, whatever, girl. So they hug it out, and it's just like both of them, Austin and Amaya. I really wish, I really, really, really wish they would have let Austin pick first, and I wish he would have picked Amaya, because Loki, I think that's who he wanted to pick. I really feel like that's who he wanted to pick. I could be wrong. Who knows? And I really, really wish Ace would have picked Shelley instead of picking Amaya. I don't know if this is something, like, I've seen it on Twitter. The theories is like maybe the producers made him pick her and all this other stuff. That's why it just seems so awkward. Because again, him picking her and then going right into explaining that he's going to still explore his other options just does not make sense. But it is what it is. So we're here. I wish Amaya and Austin were together because they're both annoying and they're both to me. So they need to be together. They're both awkward. They're just, I don't like them. I don't know. I don't know. So Huda tells Nick that she's a mom, and he's just like, mom of what? A mom of what? A dog? She's just like, no, a kid. And he was just like, oh my God, that's so awesome. Like, that's so great. He bigs her up or whatever, and his reaction to finding out that Huda's a mom was way better than Jeremiah's reaction to finding out that she was a mom. And I need Huda to put that in her mind and remember those two reactions, because one is not like the other. Remember, girl, remember. So he tells her that he's a sperm donor because he knows a couple that been trying to have kids and they couldn't have kids, so he donated his sperm so that they could have a kid. And he's just like, he loves kids and all this other stuff. So Taylor asked Ace to teach him and Olandria, and I do apologize if I've been messing up her name. Olandria. Taylor asked Ace to teach him and Olandria to dance. So, like a little Zumba class or whatever. So that's like, because Ace had told him he needs to step his game up. Like, you need to do something, which all of these men need to be doing something. Like, I understand there's not a lot that y'all can be doing, but y'all can figure stuff out to do. Just like Ace did the hibachi breakfast, wanted to do the yoga class, teaching Taylor and Olandria how to dance. Like, they're doing something. So yeah, so he teaches them how to do a salsa class. So they're dancing. Everybody else is sitting around watching them dance, and he's teaching them or whatever. So they do the little dance, and then Taylor kisses Olandria, and it was so awkward. It looked like he didn't know how to kiss, and he was about to suck her face off, and she was just like, because she was shocked by it because it was just all out of nowhere. And once they're done kissing, he's running around like a little kid, like, oh, and big up in the dudes, and it's just like, I keep forgetting these people is young. It's like they picked, all the girls are older, because I feel like Landria's in like 25. um Chelley is 26, 27, something like that. And I feel like Huda's the only girl that's like 24. And then the guys all range between 22 and 25, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just like, I need y'all to bring in some people that's like on the same level as Chelley and Olandria, because the pickings are slim right now. They got to deal with what they got. And yeah. So Chelley and Austin talk. She tells him, I was eating with Ace, and I was wondering, like, I was still thinking about you. I still have a connection with you. I still have a connection with him. She's again saying the same things, like same things. Charlie and Hannah talk, and yeah, they were talking. I don't know what they were talking about. Oh, they were talking about them being a couple, and in her confessional, she's basically like, yeah, I'm gonna stick beside him until somebody else comes in, basically. And we see at the end of the night she was real happy. Then Olandria and Chelley are talking, and she's just like telling Chelley is telling Olandria about, her triangle that she got going on or whatever. So they get a text. Sierra gets a text while she's talking to Hannah, and it's telling them that they're gonna have a leather and lace party. Is that what it's called? Yeah, a leather and lace party. So they all get ready for this leather and lace party, and the girls tie the guys up. There's like some X's, so the girls tie the guys up, and then they get their weapon of choice, because it's like a dom type situation or whatever. So each girl ties up the guy that they're with, and then they play with them and kiss him or whatever. When Amaya and Ace do it, like, she just plays with him and then she walks away because he ain't want to be kissed, clearly, and they not seeing it for each other. So while the guys are tied up, Ariana brings in the new Bombshells. And I must say, Ariana looks really good with that black hair. She is a very pretty girl, very pretty woman. She looked really good with that black hair. And that red little latex outfit that she had on, she looks real good. So she brings in the new Bombshells. It is Pepe and, what is that guy's name? Jalen. They're not Bombshells. Mm-mm. No, but girl, I guess. So they come in and then they turn the guys around and then they tie the girls up on the X's. So each guy kisses all the girls. Like each guy gets to kiss each girl or whatever. We find out that Jalen, he's there because he wants Olandria. And then Pepe is there because he wants either Hannah or Sierra. Um, so once all the girls have been kissed, the guys are, like, oh my God, laughing it off, whatever. Then we find out there's another bombshell, which is a girl, and her name is Iris. And again, she's a pretty girl, but I need more bombshell guys. I'm sorry, because I feel like we've had, well, because this is the fourth girl bombshell, because the first bombshell was Sierra, then Hannah and Amaya, and then now Iris. And then for the guys, it was Charlie, and now Pepe and Jalen. I keep forgetting. So yeah, it's three guys and four girls that those have been the bombshells that we've had. And so far it's only been the girls that have been bombshelling. The guys have been, I guess, not really, just like they weren't bombshelling like they was last season. And even last season they wasn't bombshelling like that. So I don't know. But yeah. So she comes in and the girls get turned around, so now we're seeing the guys. So she gets to go and kiss all the guys this time. So she's kissing all the guys and the girls are upset. And it's like the guys weren't upset. They were they were laughing it off. You couldn't tell if they were upset, if they really were upset, but they were laughing it off and making jokes about it as the girls were, like, kissing. But then when it comes to the girls, it was just like they were upset, but not really, except for Huda. Huda's the only one. I want to say Huda was upset, Sierra was upset, and Hannah was upset. Because it was just like when she was kissing Hannah and when she was kissing Nick, and Nick did the most when he was kissing her. He like grabbed her by used his legs to pull her in closer so the kiss wouldn't stop. So I can understand why Sierra was upset. Hannah was upset because I don't know why, but she was upset, and it was just like, girl, you just said whatever. Um when Amaya was kissing the bombshells, Ace was in the back like, yes, yes, yes. And then when Iris kisses Ace, here she go, please take him. And he was just like, oh, she will. And I was just like, oh my God. I was just like, girl, you are clearly bothered. Both of y'all are clearly bothered at this point. Like, I don't know what it is. But Huda, you be doing the absolute most when it comes to Jeremiah kissing people. He sat there and watched you slob down both of those two men with your loud kissing and didn't say nothing. And I mean nothing. He smiled about it. He wasn't complaining about it. He didn't say nothing. And that's because he is done with you, but you just don't know that he's done with you at this point. But when he is kissing Iris, this girl bent over backwards just so she could see him and said, bitch, if you don't move now to stop they kiss while they were kissing, she cut their kiss short because she was doing the most. And it was just like, girl, this is a game. You're not making it fun. Watching when they're doing these like games, like these games where they're like bombshells come in and they're doing like the baseball game in this game, you don't make it fun you don't make it fun for us when you do stuff like that. Like it's a game. You're supposed to be doing that. You staring this man down while he's kissing Amaya and Hannah during the baseball game so that it's uncomfortable for them, it's uncomfortable for us. It's just like, what is this? And now he's trying to kiss this new girl, and you over here telling her, bitch, move, so she don't even get to really kiss him like that because you doing the absolute most. It was just like he said, it's like it's a double standard. Like, you, like, I didn't complain about you kissing these two men, but when I do it, is now it's a problem. Like, girl, you making me be on Jeremiah's side, and I do not like him. So that's how the episode ends. So again, we get the bombshells, they kiss all the people, and Ariana leaves. So that's how the episode ends. So that's again, that's it for this episode. I'll be back for episode 10, where I guess the bombshells are now starting to make their connections. So we'll see who's connected with who next. If you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also share. And I'll see you guys in the next one.